Now this is a wonderful question asked by one of my student, and this involve the concept of photoelectric effect and the electrochemistry of physics. So both electrochemistry of chemistry. So both physics and chemistry are involved in this question, right? Let us read this interesting question. It says the photoelectric current from sodium work function 2.3 EV is stopped by output voltage of the cell. This cell is given, right? Okay. Then we have to find what? We have to find pH of another cell and of aqueous HCl, which is required to stop the photoelectric current from potassium. And potassium is having some different work function, which is 2.25 electron volt. All other conditions remain same, and we have to find the answer is something like something into 10 raised to power minus 2 to the nearest integer. And they have asked us to assume that 2.303 RT upon F is 0.06, and this EMF of the cell, right? So this is metal insoluble salt anion electrode for this AgCl, right? Okay, that is given as 0.22. So let us see the photoelectric current which is coming out, right? That should be doing work against what? That should be doing work against the work function and EMF. This cell is also working to stop that electron, right? ठीक है ना? Photoelectron, photon नहीं, photoelectron, right? ठीक है. So we can say over here that the energy required to stop that will be equal to energy from the work function. It has to overcome that, right? And plus it has to, the opposing voltage which is applied for sodium. Now this is the experiment number 1. For the second experiment, it is done with potassium. So to stop the photo current, right, we will have to do work, this work function which is 2.25 and the EMF of cell for potassium. And these two, the thing should be same. That is the construction. The photoelectric current has to be stopped. So they have to be same. So this is 1 and 2 have to be equated. So what do we get? We get EMF of cell created for sodium plus 0.05 is equal to EMF of cell created for potassium. So what is this EMF of cell which is created for sodium? We can see that the anode is the standard hydrogen one, right? And we have hydrogen gas and this HCl. pH is equal to 1, which means we can say that H plus concentration over here is 10 raised to power minus 1, because Cl is also coming from here, so Cl minus will be 10 raised to power minus 1, right? Okay, and that is kept with this metal insoluble salt anion. So EMF of cell is equal to cathode minus anode, right? Okay. For cathode, which is this metal insoluble salt anion, this is the EMF, which is the standard one, which is given as 0.22 minus 0.06 log 1 by Cl minus this is the standard hydrogen electrode, which is 0 minus 0.06. So we can see this negative of negative become positive, and this goes in the numerator, it becomes positive. So it is basically 0.33 plus 0.06 log H plus into Cl minus, right? That is for the, so if you are framing this cell for potassium, it will be 0.22 plus 0.06 log H plus into Cl minus. These concentration will be for potassium, right? So one thing we have to assume that entire Cl and H plus are coming from HCl, so concentration of H plus is equal to concentration of Cl. So we put this in this particular expression. So what we get? So we have this for sodium plus 0.05. This is for potassium, right? This is for potassium, right? Potassium cell for stopping the photocurrent of potassium. So if we just and what is H plus? So H plus is 10 raised to power minus 1, because pH is given as this, so this becomes 10 raised to power minus 1. This is 10 raised to power minus 2. So I put the value, and here if I say that we have to calculate this pH. So let us start with the calculation of the H plus ion concentration. So since H plus ion concentration is equal to Cl minus concentration, so I can substitute and say it is this. On solving, this is minus 0.12 plus 0.05 is equal to this. On solving, we get pH is equal to minus log H plus ions concentration, which is 7 by 12. That is 0.58. So if I have to express as something into 10 raised to power minus 2, that something would be 58. Hence for this question, answer is 58. So this was a wonderful question where the photoelectric effect of physics and electrochemistry, chemistry was involved.